Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. Today we're going to finish off Denerim, so let's get straight into it. Here we are back in the Market District. We explored this area last time, but there is more of Denerim to go through, so let us do that. We're finished with Slim.
As there is but one word, one love.
It's alright, before leaving Denerim I am going to check my quest book just to make sure I haven't missed anything, but for now we'll just keep going. So here we go, here's the map of Denerim. We're currently here in the Market District. As you can see, there's several places that have opened up, as well as several that are locked. We won't be able to get to these for a while, but what we can do is go to the Pearl, and then these back alleys, they have opened up due to, I believe, a quest we have. So let's head to the dirty back alley. Now, as you travel through Denerim, you can get random encounters with some people you've got to fight. Do keep an eye out for these, because I believe one of these has an easy to miss quest item.
Here, men. When I heard that one of the famous Grey Wardens was pilfering folk, I thought, can't be. But here she is. Looks like the Wardens have fallen hard. Ha! Men, kill her!
Here we go. Quite a few men to fight here. Start off with a cone of gold. Got a few of them. Nope. I actually really need Sten back, please. Don't do that. And Zevran can get some potions. As can I. It's too late for Zevran, that's okay. Cool. That should help. Preferably without hitting one would be nice. Let's do that. Okay, now I'm going to cast a blizzard over there. Deal with those archers, if I don't get interrupted. I really should increase my concentration, to be honest. I kind of forgot about it when creating this character, but that's okay. Let's try again. No, okay, it's not going to work. That's unfortunate. I probably am at some point, by the way, going to go back to using a staff, just because my character is not built for dealing with the sword and shield. But it is kind of cool that this is an option anyway. Okay, got him.
Let's get started. Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
I'm kind of surprised Wynn's still alive, to be honest, but it is kind of one of the reasons I think she's the best character, is because she's actually just healing herself in the background there, as well as her ability to revive my dead companions. Don't really need to at this point, which is why I'm not bothering trying to use it. Besides, it does have a really long cooldown. Done. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying before they interrupted, do check these back alleys, because I believe there is one of them where you can get an item you probably want to find. So don't just write them off as useless battlegrounds with nothing of interest in them.
As you wish.
Having said that, it might still be a useless battleground with nothing in it, so we'll see. That's to the city. Okay, I don't think what I'm looking for is in this particular one. But still, it never hurts to check. And is that the city map as well? Okay, that's fine. Let's keep going. Alrighty. Now, this is an obvious trap if I've ever seen one. Gang leader, yeah. Okay.
I said something drawing near.
Oh, I think you just got frozen, Saffron. Yeah. He kind of ran in front of me there, mate. I didn't actually want to do that. Oh. Tanya. We'll talk to her in a second. You want to explore these areas too, because you can often find certain things for quests, and I'm pretty sure there's one in this area, so I'll show you that.
Right. Let's get started.
So, Quaint Hovel, it is locked. This is part of a quest for later, I believe. So you can't do anything with it right now. Obviously you want to talk to Tanya, she's got something to say. But before we do, yep, up here there's a door of a Blood Mage relative. Blood Mage's relative, so make sure you inspect this for that particular quest. There we go, quest updated. Cool. 4 homes in total. I want to say we've done 3, but I can't remember for certain.
Yes?
Yep. So, Tanya is one of the targets for the Blackstone Irregulars quest. Notices of Condolences, I think it's called.
All right, let me take a look. No, I can't believe this. I won't.
Okay. That's done. And with that, we're finished in this area for now. We'll be back for the Quaint Hovel later, I believe. Through here, let us head to the Dark Alley. Another fight on the way. Okay, just inspect the area around. Oh, I think this one is the trap. I know one of these is a trap where you run through and the gate shuts behind you, kind of blocking your companions off. I reckon it's this one. Oh, yep, there's the tripwire actually. Is that what that is? Or is that just graphics? Well, it's not showing up as a trap, so I guess we trigger it. There he is.
Let's get started.
Yeah, no, looks like that is just... Oh no, it was a tripwire. Never mind. That's what I get for doubting myself. Okay. Got him. Righty, just deal with these last few archers. Not a whole lot to say in these fights, of course, they're just pretty standard. Can be a lot of enemies, so they're not necessarily easy as such. But it's not like there's anything particularly complicated about them. So just loot the bodies as usual, and then we'll explore this area a little bit.
On it.
Okay, I
This
think
should be
that's
easy
everyone.
enough.
Right, so that is the exit. Don't want that yet. There is a chest though. Severin, please tell me you can do this. I can't call Liliana here.
This won't take
Ah,
long.
you suck. Okay. I don't think there's anything good in there. It's just random loot. It's just annoying that he can't open everything. But that is the risk I have when I'm using Zebrin. Oh, some more money in there. Nice. Oh, another exit city map. Doesn't look like there's anything here though, so let's keep going. Okay, here we are, in the back alley.
Killed Ross. Get him!
Well, the leader was killed by Shatter. That's always nice when that happens. Alrighty, there we go. Relatively easy. The gang leader. Okay, Zebrin, don't fail me again, please. Oh, yay, you could do something. Awesome.
All set.
Really want him to level up again so I can keep improving his lockpicking skills. Anyway. Yep, so here's the, I believe it's the last door of a Blood Mage's relative. We'll do that. There we go. Quest updated. You've marked all the front doors. Yeah. Awesome. So that is the last one for that quest. And here is a hooded courier.
Our continued friendship is guaranteed.
Okay, that was for another quest we've got. I believe that's everything in this area though, so let us keep going. Alright, the rundown back streets.
There's the warden, the thief. Be careful. One patrol's been wiped out already. Attack!
Alright. Quite a large group of people to deal with. I don't think I'm going to get this off, but I'm going to try. Didn't work. Okay. Well, that was kind of expected. Okay, Zevrin's already down. Not brilliant. Yeah, okay. I need Sten to stay alive, otherwise I don't really have a chance at this point. There's too many enemies around. when I find a decent staff, I'm pretty sure I am going to be changing my weapon again. I just don't have the dexterity to be a, you know, sword and shield fighter. Okay, let's get close and mind blast them. It's kind of annoying, I keep getting stunned. Okay, well that didn't do a lot anyway. Steen, just one of those should keep you going, and I'll take one as well. Cool, I think that was everyone.
On it.
Don't think I can actually click on those oh yeah, there it is. Didn't think I'd click on the remains. Anyway, keep going. Our battle music's still going because Zevran's knocked out. There he goes. Okay.
Right.
Okay, that is everything in this front area. City map, nothing else there. Okay, keep going. Alright, the rundown back streets.
You! We're about to send the boys to hunt you down. Boss says kill him.
Alright, another fight. That is fine.
I said something in my ear.
Oh, I actually managed to cast my blizzard for a change. That's nice. Alright. Probably don't want to do that because I'll hit Zed. Okay. Never mind. I have to reload that because, again, I don't want my main character to die.
Boss!
Enemy.
And I'm aware I could either revive her with Win or just fight the battle without her, but there is like a sound achievement I am trying to get, and I assume you can do it this way. Anyway, just take these guys down. Sometimes the pathing is a little difficult. It is an older game after all. Not that modern games really have this down, but for some reason I can't get down the stairs. That is really annoying. Oh, there it is. Okay. I think that was the last one. Yeah. Now that... Oh, yep. Updated Black Alley Justice. Awesome. Here is Sir Frieden with a journal. The last request. Find and eradicate the Maleficarium in the alienage. You found a partially burned journal on a dead Templar named Sir Frieden. In it you learned that Frieden defied his superiors by helping an unnamed Templar investigate reports of blood mages in Denerim. His investigation led him to a deserted building in the back alleys of Denerim. Frieden's last entry indicates that he's been spotted, and he implores anyone reading this journal to deal with the blood mages hidden in the city. Yep, well, we'll deal with that at some point. Please tell me you can open this, Zevran. Yay. Just a great sword. That's fine. Okay, what are you? You're a dirty hovel. We'll go in there in a second. But there is another hooded courier over here.
With this, you seal your guild success.
Okay. Layson the Deserter. This is the last guy we need for a quest we got ages ago. I think it is a... Is it Blackstone Irregulars? Dereliction of Duty. Yeah, Layson and Denerim. So we need to fight and kill this guy, basically.
You have some kind of problem?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the guild.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
Okay, much smaller fight than the ones we've been having, but that's fine. Didn't mean to freeze win, but I guess that's okay.
It's either you or me, and it's gonna be me.
Shall we compete for
Okay, easy enough fight, that one. And what we need is the guild supplies off his body. And that was the last of the deserters, I'm pretty sure, so I think we can turn that quest in next time we see the Blackstone Irregulars.
as you like?
Alright, and with that we are done in the back alley. So let's head back to the city map. Now we do have a new location, the deserted building, so let's head there. This is for the Sir Frieden quest we just got. For reading his journal. No encounters on the way to it, which is interesting. Now this place, if I remember correctly, can be extremely hard because there are blood mages here and they can deal a lot of damage.
Let's get started. Wooden pick.
Yep, speaking of blood mages, let us just deal with him straight away. Now Wynn, if you could shatter him, that would be nice. Thank you. Glad to see she listens to me sometimes.
On it.
Okay. That fight wasn't too bad, but as always, take out the mages first, otherwise you'll have a much bigger problem on your hands. Cool, there's the door key to that door, I assume, and the armor stand has some boots. Okay, that's all well and good.
As you wish.
Now, I mean, you can tell from the mini-map that there's going to be a big fight through this door. So make sure you're ready before going through. Yep, there it is. No mages though, which is fine. Okay, let us take you out. What was that? Doesn't look like... Okay. It was a trap. That's fine then. I mean, the trap itself's not fine, but the fact that there's no mage there means there's no one I need to focus as such. Instead, we will help these guys. Okay, that's one down. Sten has that one under control. Then there's just the archers. Pretty sure that is a mage up there. He looks like it. For some reason he hasn't joined the fight yet though. There he is. Yeah, that's a mage. Let's go deal with him. Okay. Oh, wrong potion. Sorry. Wanted a mana potion. There we go.
Let's get started.
Okay, that seems to be everything in this area. Let us keep going. Okay, everyone here, everyone ready? Right. This room's deserted.
What shall I do?
That's fine. There is an item you need to get in this area, but I don't think it's in that chest, so that's fine. Let's deal with the blood mage, as usual. Oh, there's multiple blood mages. Awesome. Just what we need. Alright. Let's try something a bit different. Not that. Actually, yeah, that. Why not? Spell immunity. Yeah, just ignore him for now. Chain lightning. That's unfortunate, but it's fine. Cool. I think that's the blood mages dealt with. Okay, done. Nothing actually in this room. Oh, yep, there's a chest.
Bellissimo.
Alright. Okay. How close is everyone to leveling up? He's ages away. Okay, fine.
As you like.
Seems to be the only ones in this room. So with that, let's keep going. How much do you want to bet there's a trap right here? With the statue, is everyone anything? No? Okay. I'm willing to bet there's a trap, yeah. Called it. Doesn't mean I saw it though. Get out of the fire, Win, please.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
Oh, Mabari. Okay. Not okay. They just killed Sting. Just little annoying dogs. Please don't. Oh, overwhelm. Awesome. Just what I love to see. Insta-kill where I can't do anything about it. It does help that Win healed me though. Means I didn't actually die. That means that there's a mage around, doesn't it? Okay, let us try. She can revive Sten. That would be super good. Where is Sten? Oh, there.
Time for a little cleanup. Just me, or do you actually think you have...
Yeah, I actually need to deal with that mage. Otherwise, nothing I do is going to matter very much. Ooh, that was a bad idea.
Let's get started.
Oh, for God's sake. we're standing on is oil, so we'll get off that. Okay, well the mage is dead at least, that's a good start.
Excellent! Let's make this quick, shall we? This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Where is that mage? There he is. Never mind. Yeah, I did say this would be a very hard fight. It always is. Doesn't really help that my character had some rather large flaws that they're currently exploiting. In particular, what I'm really struggling with is I think my lack of, if we look at my skills, my lack of combat training. Really should have pumped this up. Definitely instead of combat tactics, maybe instead of a second level of improved stealing. Even just those two things would have given me 2 points in this, which would be much better. Warriors and rogues, by the way, are required to have combat training to get their skills. Mages aren't, but what it helps with mages is concentration, so I keep getting my spells interrupted. If I had more combat training, that would not be happening. So that's kind of the difference there. Okay, let's deal with this guy. Keep my health up if possible, because right now, especially with my vulnerability hex on. Oh, the other mage actually came over here. Okay, I guess we can fight you as well then. I'm not going to moan about that. What do I have here that might help? I mean, maybe. I'm gonna drink a potion first though. Alright, let's use Mana Cleanse. And then try and freeze this guy in place. But finally, I think I'm getting somewhere with this. Oh, he froze me. It's annoying. What's also surprising is that Zevran's still alive and Sten is not, but that's okay. Finally got the mages down. With them out of the way, this fight becomes a lot easier. Yeah. Go. And he's down. Finally got this fight out of the way. This is a very difficult fight because you have to deal with 3 blood mages. And 1 blood mage alone can be difficult if you don't play your cards right. Anyway, we got there in the end. Essence of Awareness.
Let's get started.
That's where the Mabari came from. Cool. And you may notice it is not the final fight in the deserted building. Well, the so-called deserted building. As you can see, it's not really deserted. Okay, archers. There's a blood mage over here. Let's again focus on him. Always focus on him. That's what you do every time. I did carefully avoid going in the oil because, you know, he would set that on fire and that would make my life so much worse. Now that was a nice one, but I actually would have preferred it if she'd hit the mage with that. Okay, he's down, fine. The rest of this fight should be okay then, as long as I don't get my main character killed.
Right.
This guy's kind of been annoying by running all over the place, but it's not too bad. That was just me falling over in the oil. That is okay. Alright.
Let's get started.
Let's actually use Sten for this, he'll be much faster. Yoink. One hit is all it takes. Figured it was worth just checking behind the bar, just in case there was something hidden there. I didn't really think there would be though. Okay, and the Blood Mage, because of course the Blood Mage. Just a gold ring. That's slightly disappointing, really.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
No, you can't.
What shall
I
I
believe
do?
the item I want is actually in that room too. But I'm also pretty sure the boss drops a key, so I'm not that worried about it.
I know not how you have survived thus far. Is it luck or providence? No matter. You will not survive this!
Okay, here we go. We have 2 Blood Mages, one of which is boss level. So let's deal with the weak Blood Mage
There's
first,
something on here.
because that
Right.
cannot be a bad thing. I am running out of potions, so I do need to try and save them if I can, so we'll heal up the old-fashioned way. Well, the old-fashioned way is with potions, I guess. Healing up with my spell is what I meant. Okay, 1 Blood Mage down, 1 to go. On the bright side, even though he's a boss level mage, he is still a mage, so he doesn't have the most health in the world. Of course, he does have a lot of damaging attacks though, so still want to be a bit careful. And I think I missed my attack there. I did not mean to freeze Zevran. I meant to freeze the mage, but I guess such is my luck. Let's heal myself. Oh, and she stunned him. That's good. There you go. Sten has it. Done and done. And yeah, bedroom key. I was pretty sure he had that. Dalish battery plus electric damage. Okay, that's not the best, but it's not terrible. That, I believe, is the exit to the city map. Yeah, I don't want that right yet. Mercenary Captain. Just a health poultice. To be fair, I do need those. Now, bedroom key. Should open this up.
On it.
Yep.
This should be easy enough.
And in the chest, we have the Magister's Shield, which is a pretty good amulet. Plus defense and spell resistance, minus to nature resistance, which almost never comes up. And a chance to avoid missiles. As well as a decent amount of gold, actually. Take that, but more importantly, it gives us the Codex entry. The Magister's Shield. On the very day that the final stone was set into place in the Grand Cathedral of Orlais, Archon Vespasian was assassinated. For 3 days, every Magister Lord of the Imperium lived behind a wall of armoured guards. When his successor, Hadarius, was finally named Archon, the first enchanter of the Circle of Minrathous presented him with a gift, a silvery, unadorned chain made from pure lyrium. Enchantments had been worked into the links of the chain so that donning this necklace was like holding up a shield. Blows struck at the wearer glanced harmlessly away. Unfortunately, Hadarius found that the shield did not protect him against poison nearly so well. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at the cabinet too. Just a shield in there, fine. Alrighty, and with that, I think we have finished in this place. That's all we had to do. We completed our quest and we got Magister's Shield. Okay, now the last thing we can explore in Denerim is the Pearl. So let's go there. As you can see there, it is one of Denerim's fancier brothels. Area unlocked, the Pearl.
Ah, I grew up in a place such as this. They say you can never go home again, but for 10 silvers an hour, you can get pretty close.
As you wish.
The Anderfels. The Anderfels are a land of shocking extremes. It is the most desolate place in all the world, for 2 blights have left great expanses of the steppes so completely devoid of life that corpses cannot even decay there. No insect or grub will ever reach them. It is a land filled with wonders, like the Murdain, with its gigantic white statue of Our Lady carved into its face, her hands outstretched and bearing an eternal flame, or Weishaupt Fortress, with its walls of living rock towering over the desolate plains below. The Anders, too, are a people of extremes, the most devout priests and the most deadly soldiers, the poorest nation in the world and the most feared. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. Cool, interesting place. Hooded Courier, this is, I think, the last one we've got to talk to.
Tell your captain that our deal is now ironclad.
Didn't get a quest update, so maybe not. Not sure. That's okay.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us.
Yeah.
The mercenaries are right there. If you're here about other things, just speak up.
We want our money.
I think you forget who you are seeking. I will give you a chance to leave quietly.
You brazen. Someone needs to put you in your place.
Doesn't look like we can help with this fight, but Isabella is doing okay, I suppose.
She's too good.
Yep, and they run
Be
off.
off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold. Fools.
Okay, so a few things are happening in the Pearl. Let's start with this. So the White Falcons here, we got a quest to deal with them, I believe. Denerim. Which one is it? Pearls Before Swine? Get rid of the mercenaries in the Pearl. Yeah, now Sergeant Kylon did ask us not to actually kill them, so let's see if we can deal with this without killing them.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only.
Time to close shop before there's trouble.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
I can probably persuade him. I might see if I can intimidate him.
You aren't no common guard. You're with all how,
It worked.
aren't you? Men, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
Yep, achievement unlocked. That's actually why I was intimidating. My intimidate's not quite as good as my persuade, but I do still have 4 points in coercion, so it's still pretty good. The difference between the two is that intimidate uses strength, whereas persuade uses cunning, and I think my cunning stat is higher. So, player profile, bully. Where is it? Succeed at 5 different intimidate attempts. Do need to get, there's an achievement for doing 10, so I will try to do some intimidating later on as well. Okay, another book. Culture of Ferelden. The Fereldans are a puzzle. As a people, they are one bad day away from reverting to barbarism. They repelled invasions from Tevinter during the height of the Imperium with nothing but dogs and their own obstinate disposition. They are the coarse, willful, dirty, disorganized people who somehow gave rise to our prophet, ushered in an era of enlightenment, and toppled the greatest empire in history. There are few things you can assume safely in dealing with these people. First, they value loyalty above all things, beyond wealth, beyond power, beyond reason. Second, although they have nothing in the entire country which you are likely to think at all remarkable, they are extremely proud of their accomplishments. Third, if you insult their dogs, they are likely to declare war. And finally, the surest sign that you have underestimated the Fereldans is that you think you have come to understand them. Empress Selene I of Orlais, in a letter to a newly appointed ambassador to Denerim. There you go. Interesting insight into Ferelden there. Okay, so you can do a few things here. If you talk to Sanga, you can actually partake in the brothel if you wish to. I'm not going to bother. I think also if a love interest of yours is in the party, then they may disapprove of you doing that, but that's neither here nor there. Let's go talk to Isabella.
And look who we have here. Come to apologize for leaving me bereft of my lord husband and then vanishing without a trace.
You know it was just business, Isabella. Business that turned out well for you, I see. You inherited the ship, I take it.
I suppose I never did like the greasy bastard. And the siren treats me far better than she ever did him.
Oh yeah, if you have Zevran with you, he actually knows Isabella. Perhaps some introductions are in order.
Indeed. This is Isabella, Queen of the Eastern Seas and the sharpest blade in Lomerin. And Isabella, my dear, you will no doubt be amused to discover that I am traveling with a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Charmed.
Your fighting skills are impressive.
I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
Will you teach me how to be a duelist?
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better. So we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
Yeah, so Isabella is the trainer for the duelist specialization, which is a rogue specialization. That's why she said we don't have a certain grace, is because we're not a rogue. It's the only way you can get it. There is no tome for duelist, as far as I'm aware. However, you do need to pass certain checks with Isabella for her to actually teach you, and we haven't done it yet. So, there are two ways to unlock duelist. You can either beat Isabella at cards, or you can sleep with her. Both will work. If you sleep with her, you can, but if you're in a relationship with Morrigan or an unhardened Alistair or Liliana, then if you're in a relationship with them, then they'll strongly disapprove of that. On the other hand, you can sleep with her if Alistair's been hardened. You can have kind of a threesome. If Liliana's been hardened, you can do the same thing. And if Zevran's around, then he always gets invited, no matter what is happening. So that's one way to do it with her. I don't actually have Liliana in the party right now, and Liliana and I relationship is not quite there yet anyway. So I don't know if it would work, but I'm just going to beat her at cards. So, alright, what game?
Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
You shuffle them.
Very well. There. That should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. The Serpent Entwined Dagger. I was looking for this.
Yeah, so you can see I've got a few options here, and if you don't choose any of these options, just continue playing the game normally, you're going to lose every single time because Isabella is cheating. And there's a few ways to beat her at the game. So you've got basically 4 stats or skills you can use to win here. If you've got good dexterity or cunning, or you've got the skills for stealth or stealing, then you can use those to beat her. So I am going to attempt to steal a winning card.
Hey, what are you doing,
she
sneak?
caught me.
Cheating. I refuse to continue this game. Who knows what else you've been doing? If you want, we can start over, but I'm going to be watching you closely this time.
I wish to play again.
Ah, you're a good sport. Another game then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
You shuffle.
Very well. There. That should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Is it my turn again?
Let's try dexterity.
Please.
Oh.
Keep your hands to yourself.
My skills are not really good enough for this. But we'll see if we can win anyway.
The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. Ah, quite a good hand, sweet thing. Perhaps enough to best a lesser player. I have 3 angels, Fortitude, Truth, and Charity, and the Night of Dawn. I win. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match?
I'm not sure what happens if you accuse her of cheating. Let's do that.
Now, there's no need for such petty accusations. You are simply an inexperienced player. You will get better with practice.
Okay, let's play her again, because you do need to beat her to do this.
Another game then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
Plus, I do think there's a bug. If she catches you stealing and you walk away from the game, then I think she won't talk to you again, locking the jeweler specialization away from you.
Very well.
You can always get it on another playthrough, but...
There. That should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. It looks like the deck is being kind to me today.
Let us try to steal again.
Hey, what are you doing,
no.
sneak? Cheating. I refuse to continue this game. Who knows what else you've been doing? If you want, we can start over, but I'm going to be watching you closely this time.
If I could have a moment of your time... Excuse us, Isabella. You do know that Isabella is cheating, don't you?
Yes, I know, and it frustrates me.
She is testing you, I think. She wants to see if you can outwit her. Let me help. I think I know how we can beat her.
This is another thing that can happen. If you have Zevran or Liliana in your party, they will offer to help. Alright, I'll take whatever help I can get.
Well, will you play again? Stop whispering over there.
I will play again.
Ah, you're a good sport. Another game then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
You shuffle them.
Very well. There. That should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Oh! I think this card will come in handy.
Let's look to Zevran for help.
Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. And I have Songs of Twilight and Autumn, Serpents of Decay and Sadness.
I have the Angels of Truth and Temerity.
The Knights of Compassion and Mercy. They are only just better than mine, but better, nonetheless. Congratulations.
And there we go.
You have proven
How you
yourself
better at
quick
cards.
and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you.
Teach me now.
Come, we will need some space for this.
There we go. Specialization unlocked. Duelist. Yeah, so that wasn't the best showing, but we got there in the end, at least with Zevran's help we did. Okay, Dane and the Werewolf. Let me sing of heroes in honour lost and found, of monsters and men in all forms, of Dane, hunter without peer, feared by the forest of Ferelden, who one autumn morn spied a heart of pure white and beam of warmest sun, a prize for huntsman's spear. Through the greenwood they ran, hart and hunter, bringing the stag to spear at last in long-forgotten grove, heedless of the chase had walked a hunger in the golden wood. A werewolf, a creature with mind of man, lured by the hunt and come forth to lay claim to the heart as rightful tribute, drawn by the scent of cooling blood. In the silence the 2 hunters held, Dane spear-armed against the wolf with all his brood, knew with sinking heart he was lost, steeled for the winding road of the fade. Then the beast spoke, human-like in voice, "You have taken the stag from my wood and my pack, but nothing comes without a cost." The wolf pack circled ever closer, and he who felled bulls and bears with his bright blade knew fear. They spoke his name in roars like gravestones, offering a beast's bargain. Die here, huntsman, alone and forgotten, or take my place amongst the wolves, as I take your place amongst man. Thus was a bargain struck, and Dane the wolf pack served in wolfen form, and the werewolf to his family sped, as Dane 1 year and a day all told. But some things cannot be repent, some coinage cannot be unspent, when hearts are wagered, a fisher rent. From the saga Dane and the Werewolf, as recorded by the minstrel Yukim, 485 black. There we go. Okay.
Yes. What? Is it customary where you're from to give complete strangers questioning looks?
Who are you?
They call me Cassavir. I'm first mate on Captain Isabella's ship. More than this, you do not need to know.
Okay, I was just wondering why he had a name. It's because he's Isabella's second. Okay, now through here there's some other things we have to do. Don't know why that turned on, but we'll turn it off. Not possible to pick. Alright, we'll come back to that in a second. Just checking if there's anything in the back rooms. I don't know if there is. There probably is at least a codex or a chest or something somewhere. What's the password? So, the password is Griffins will rise again, but we only know that if you read the wanted poster in the Denerim marketplace, which we have read, so the option's here. Okay, door's unlocked.
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Payton. That's a Grey Warden. She's the one Arl Howe is looking for.
Our trap landed a warden? You've got one chance to surrender.
Yeah, something tells me that won't do well. Let's try persuade.
For what it's worth, I believe you. Not that I particularly care. We're not common guards, Warden. We're Howe's elite. Shavra, Tennant, and Jarvie, let's kill ourselves a warden.
Yeah, so you can persuade, and if you do, he does believe what you say. Doesn't change the fact he's still going to kill you, though, so that's fun. Oh, that throws all of them.
We play a little.
Oh, he actually moved out of the way of it. That's a little annoying. He's just a Denerim mercenary though, so that's fine. That everyone? Yeah. There we go, quest updated. So that was the Trial of the Crows quest. We killed Payden. You should go back to the Nord Noble Tavern to collect your reward. Okay. Got Payden's orders here as well. And Shavra has an injury kit, that's fine.
Make a chantry templars, whoever saved
yep, this is for the quest to hide the body bags. So we'll do that.
I could have handled it. Thanks.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Think I
Oh, love letter. Need that.
need to go hide somewhere.
I mean, I've stopped keeping track which ones of those I've read and which ones I haven't, so I'm not going to bother. But that looks like everything in here. Sweet. Right, yeah, this door is locked until you deal with Payden, I'm pretty sure. But now that we have, we can come in here. And if Zevran does not fail me...
As you like.
Silver Chalice. Okay, cool. Got a level up as well. So that's nice. Let's see. I could increase dexterity, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go back to a staff when I can. I will grab Spirit Healer though, in case I want those spells. So let's just increase that, and I might actually increase Constitution by 1 and call it a day. Yeah, I'm going to grab Combat Training. That's a no-brainer. Alright, what do I want here? So, I think I want Crushing Prison, please. Thank you very much. Got Achievement Unlocked Elite. I'm not sure what that's for. It might be a level thing. You do get achievements at certain levels. Nope, main character learned 2 specializations. That's because I picked up Spirit Healer. Okay, all good.
All set.
Okay, and that looks like everything here. So I'm pretty sure that's everything in the Pearl for now. So let's get going. I'm actually going to change around my skills though, because I do want to have Crushing Prison on my moveset. I don't really need Spell Might anymore, or Mana Cleanse. Yeah, I think I'm done with Mana Cleanse at least. So let's grab Crushing Prison. And I also want Force Field. I actually don't need Steel. Well, to be fair, I don't have any of those anyway, so get rid of that. And get rid of Steel. And we will take Force Field. Chuck you down there. Okay. That will do for now. So let's head back to the Market District, I believe. Yeah, I was fairly sure we'd get attacked on the way back. So here...
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
Yeah, so they don't exactly appreciate what you did. And attack. What I'm going to do is use my new spells. I think if we force field him... Okay, and then you can crush and prison him. There you go, Shockwave. We'll read that codex after the fight. Well, that's the main reason I wanted to get those spells. Having said that, crush and prison is a really useful spell anyway, so I'm quite happy to have that regardless. I don't think I'm really going to be using force field seriously. It can be useful to take someone out of the fight. As you saw there, it did immobilize them, but to be honest, crush and prison kind of does that anyway. Cool. And with that, the battle is pretty much done. Oh, there is another archer though. Now it's done. Yeah.
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment.
I do think he has a point there.
I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Okay, right, so we will explore, grab this loot, but before we do, let's check out that codex entry for the spell combination. Shockwave. An adventurer beset from all sides may find temporary solace within the confines of a force field spell, which temporarily protects against all damage. Since the spell also prohibits movement, however, the original situation will still persist once the spell fails. If a mage casts Crushing Prison atop the force field, the contradictory effects will result in a spectacular disintegration of both spells, generating a shockwave that harms all in the area except the original subject standing in the epicenter. So yeah, that's what happens if you cast Force Field on someone, then cast a Crushing Prison on them. The whole thing kind of blows up in everyone's face, as you saw there. Kind of handy to have, to be honest. Another way to deal some AoE crowd control. And we also got a codex entry for finding that particular weapon. Not even sure how to say its name, though. Long ago, a soldier from Guaran was returning home after 20 years at war. He had sold a sword for passage to Denerim, and had to make his way through the Brazilian forest with nothing to his name but a single crust of bread. On his way, he met an old blind woodcutter sitting on a tree stump. "Here is someone worse off than myself," said the soldier, and he gave the old man his last scrap of bread. The old man blessed him, and gave the soldier his axe in return. The soldier went on his way, and soon night fell. He made his bed in the tree branches that held the woodcutter's axe at his side, to ward against beasts and bandits. When the moon was high, he was awakened to the sound of weeping. "Show yourself," he shouted, for, try as he might, the soldier could find no one nearby. "Help me," spoke the tree, in which he had been sleeping. "A mage transformed me into this shape, and I will never be set free. If you had any pity in you, you would cut me down so that my spirit could go to the Maker." So the soldier took up his axe and struck the tree. The cuts bled like wounds, and soon hot blood covered the axe and burned the soldier's hands, but he held tightly to the axe and felled the tree. The tree shattered when it hit the ground, and from the splinters rose a demon, who bowed to the soldier and vanished into the fade. The soldier was chilled to the bone and could not sleep. In the morning he found that the axe still burned like the blood of the Sylvan, but despite its heat, he could not get it warm again. They say he ended his days in Guaran, cutting wood for his 7 fireplaces, shivering and cursing the spirits. Rather unfortunate end to the soldier there, but let's have a look at the axe. Here it is here, Silverite. It's a pretty good axe actually. Plus critical chance, plus fire resistance, and plus fire damage. Also a couple of runestone slots, which is always nice to have. Probably not going to use it, but still, there we have it. Okay, I am just exploring around, because I know one of these does have something up here. But I don't think it's this one. No, nothing here. All good then. Yep, with that we are done here. For some reason hold keeps getting put on, but that's fine. Back in the market district. Few things to do, few quests to update, few quests to grab.
As there is but one world, one
Moving this chanter board.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just. The deep dark before dawn's first light.
We can get rid of that body. Okay, that's that done.
As there is but one world, one life.
Let's just double check the Mage's Collective. Yep.
Take this. You've earned it.
Mercenary. I think that's for doing so many side quests. Completed 15 job board quests. Yep, sure have. Okay, sweet. Don't think there's anything in his bag. There's not. I've spoken to him?
My client appreciates your generosity.
No, I hadn't. Okay, that's cool. Sergeant Kylon, let's see what he has to say.
Good to see you back.
Need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denerim won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
Yeah, Kylon doesn't give you this quest if you killed the previous mercenaries. Having said that, as he just said, he doesn't really mind if these ones die. So deal with it how you like. We will see what happens when we go in the tavern.
This should be easy enough.
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished a favour for one of your interested parties. Nod and leave. Cool. I'm actually not sure which quest that was. Oh, that was for dealing with the bodies around Denerim. Okay. Still have this one, which is the most annoying because you need 12 of those Correspondence Interruptus Codex entries. These are the mercenaries you need to deal with for Kylon. And there's the Blackstone Liaison. Let's do him first.
The Irregulars thank you.
Cool. Another quest done.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars.
You're not wanted here.
Oh, you're threatening us. We're veterans of many battles. Who are you?
Let's try intimidate.
We were just leaving. Yes, oars, we go to the docks.
There you go. Easy enough. Like I said, you can fight them if you want. Doesn't really matter.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Okay, and with that... Oh, we do want to talk to Ignacio because we completed his quest as well.
A little bird told me one of Logan's friends had an accident. Terribly unfortunate. You might want to look in the chest behind me. There might be something of interest.
There we go. A couple of contracts and 6 sovereigns, which is nice. They certainly pay well. Let's see what this quest is, though. It's under Denerim. Trial of the Crows. Okay, Mercenary Hunt. One scroll indicates that you should go to the forest south of Denerim to look for a group of Canadi mercenaries. And you have a contract to kill Ambassador Gainley, who is residing in the Royal Palace of Orzammar. When you take him out, a service in the employ of the Crows will clean up the mess and make it look like he left Orzammar. Okay, well, we haven't been to Orzammar yet, so I'm not going to do that quest, but we can certainly go to the forest. I doubt you'll be able to open it, Zev. We'll have a look now.
On it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I wonder, can we... Still failed. Bummer. Who has better stealing, myself or Zev? And actually, I have better stealing than Zev. Okay, fine. Let's replace force field. Stealing failed. Okay, never mind. I was wondering if he had a key, but that's okay.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal.
Perfect. Quest done. Right, let's see what quests are left. So we've got that one. Logan's Push. Okay, that should be easy enough to do. Urn of Sacred Ashes, we're not doing that yet. Crime Wave, we can't go any further with that. There's no information about location for that particular request. And yeah, that's fine. Mages Collective. Where's the power? Notice the termination. There's one in Orzammar. Okay, I'm going to explore around a bit and we'll see if I find anything interesting. So I'll be back if something of interest happens around Denerim, but I'm just going to go to some other places. Okay, nothing happened travelling around Denerim, so let us go do a couple of other things then. One is actually go to the party camp. Yeah, want to...
Yes.
Let's continue with Sten. We'll take win this time, and we'll take Zebra. Okay, perfect. Back here.
I sense something drawing near.
Yeah, you don't say. The funny thing is, they're all resisting being knocked down because they all have really good strength. My own characters, not so much. To be fair, I can, Crushing Prison actually does the shattering effect, so if I freeze someone in Crushing Prison, it will do the same as when throwing a stone at them. Whatever that spell's called. That's okay, we'll just use Crushing Prison on him, take him out of the fight. Okay, that was one quest down.
This should be easy enough.
That's... Now, Zevran has his last thing of lockpicking, so he should be almost as good at it as Liliana. The only reason it's almost is because cunning's a little lower, but that shouldn't really matter once you have 4 points. You can unlock pretty much anything by that point. So the days of Zevran failing to pick chests should hopefully be finished now. Let's see, anything else around here I want to grab? Not really. Let's keep going. A few other places to check out around the map. It is Civil War. Random encounter with an abomination. Awesome. Okay. Just start with Crushing Prison, I think. Walking Bomb. Not what I meant to use. Okay, that's fine. It resisted the paralysis effect of Crushing Prison, but it's still taking a lot of damage from it, so that's fine. Cool, I'm pretty sure if we check the pile of rags... Feldspar Ring. Okay. Reynolds Journal. So that was, we got that encounter because of one of the quests we had. I can't remember which one. Have you seen me? Yeah, so that's Reynolds' body, and let's have a look at his journal. Should you find this note, I beg you please complete my task. I am Reynolds, Master Mage and Mentor to the misguided fool Heshare. It seems that my young apprentice got mixed up in magic unmentionable, for which I pledge to pursue him to the ends of the world. If you are reading this, then my apprentice caught up to me and choked from me my last breath. I beg you to delve into this ancient elven forest and end the threat of the abomination my beloved apprentice has become. Should you do this, then, I beg you, keep the feldspar ring you find on my apprentice's finger as a token of thanks, and may you never know profound failure such as that I feel as I write this. So I don't really need to go anywhere. We've already got the ring. Because that was his apprentice we just killed. So all we need to do is return to the collective for our rewards. Right, that seems to be everything. So let's keep going.
Get your horses off Ben Talman's land. We won't bend needle again.
Loghain is the regent. He demands your...
We're not Orlesian lick spittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
Here we go. So this is Loghain's push. As you can see, we do have allies here, as well as a bunch of soldiers from Loghain. So let's deal with them. Okay, what I can do, there's the sergeant. Let's actually crush and imprison him. Crushing Prison is such a good spell. It might even be one of my favourite spells, to be honest. It's just such a good, like, single target, take them out of the fight. Don't have to deal with them again sort of spell.
Those Loghain upstarts.
Alright, that's all we had to do here, so that's fine. Let us return to Denerim, I think. Village. Yep. Another encounter. Let's see what this one is. This is the exact same encounter as before. That is strange. I wonder if that's a bug. Let's keep going.
Magic exists to serve man and never...
It's another chantry
Those
quest
stung
done.
with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed lords. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part.
And then the Mages Collective as well.
A little something extra for friendship.
Cool. Couple more quests done.
I have something for you.
Really?
The market district is a whole sight better because of what you've done for us. I know this may not be much, but it's an extra thanks. A lot of folks swallow whatever lies are fed to them, but us believers will try and spread word about you and the Wardens. Thanks.
Cool. That is for doing both of his quests. Clearing out the mercenaries of both locations. Okay. Out here, I think we need to go to the Brazilian forest.
I have been charged by the Keeper to seek out other Dalish clans in Ferelden, so we may spread the word about the Blight. Dareth Shiral, fare you well.
Okay, that's fine. I think I actually need to go into the forest, because what I'm trying to do is we do have this quest here.
Do you always begin conversations this way?
Okay, I have found another random encounter. So let's see what this one is. They have locked me out of the Quarter Palace. What is that? A Quarter Palace? No, a Portcullis. There is a lever. Let us pull the lever. So they've set up a trap for me here. Quite an effective one, actually. I did not see this one coming. But we'll pull the lever and then life will be all good. If you can pull the lever, please. Thank you. Alright. Don't do that. Heal. That way. Okay. Right. I was focused on that, so I wasn't really doing anything else. Let's Mind Blast and then attack some of these people, please. These are all rogues. I'm just going to take you out of the fight. There you go. You're done for. Oh, he just disappeared. Okay. Gonna assume that's some sort of glitch, but if it's intentional, I don't know what happened. He might have just stealthed. Okay. That's okay, he's dead now. And we'll deal with this guy. And this one. Now, I have a feeling that this is the one I was actually looking for when I started this random search across the city. Because I think it was the one with the lever where they would drop the portcullis on us. So let's have a look for some loot. There is something in particular I'm looking for. We'll see if it's here or not. Kind of hoping it's up here, but
on it.
I don't think it is. That is unfortunate. Some decent loot there, though. Okay, let's keep looking. Because I want to make sure before I move on. A glass phylactery. Yep, this is exactly the one. I thought I'd actually missed this in one of the previous encounters, and I was quite annoyed at myself, but no, here we go. Okay, save the game.
As you wish.
And we know what these are. These are the black vials. So there's one here in a random back alley. As you can see, it's really easy to miss. So if you get that trap scenario where they drop the portcullis on you, come back here, grab the glass phylactery. Unlock the Revenant, which unfortunately is a really powerful enemy, so let's see if I can beat him. Well. Yeah, okay. On the other hand, I will point out I have not dropped the difficulty. I am playing this on normal difficulty, and this is going much better than previous Revenants have. So, you know, that is a win in my book. And sure, might be I've got Stend who can actually do decent damage to this thing, but we'll see. I do need a Lyrium potion though. Okay, Sten's down, not great. Yeah, the heal's all nice for Zevran, I'm sure, but you need to do that. And I need to heal myself.
Oh, another fatality.
Okay, take a health potion, thank you. Someone's down, Zevran, not too worried about Zev. Can you do a group heal though? Thank you. I was hoping I wouldn't hit Sten, but I did. Oh well, he broke out of it fairly quickly. But still, you can tell that Sten is doing the real damage here, especially because he was immune to my cold damage. But that's okay. So, we found the Revenant, killed him, and let's just loot his remains. Get some decent items. The Dead Coat of Arms. That is a shield, I believe. Interesting. Actually better than the shield I'm currently using. I should probably equip that. More defense, more fatigue, which is unfortunate, but much better missile deflection. +1 to constitution, doesn't go astray either, and we've got a scrap of paper. Awesome, so let's have a look at that codex. This is, I believe, the 6th one. United we purge this realm from your corruption. The smallest among us bind you by your true name. Anton Wither, revenant and perversion of a friend not met. Your strength and guile denied by innocence. Andraste hold you, demon, and bind your rage for eternity. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I'm glad I found this one, because I had legitimately thought I had missed it. Which, again, quite easy to do, because it's on a random encounter in a back alley. You're not really looking for quest things. I mean, the Black Files aren't even really a quest, but it's okay. Okay, well, after all that, I'm just going to end this episode with giving out a few gifts to my companions. Let's come down here, we have the steel symbol of Andraste. That is a gift for Liliana, who we actually already have maximum approval with. Love. Should probably talk to her and do something about that, but we'll give her a gift.
Oh, how dear of you.
The remarkable garnet is for Shale.
Very nice indeed.
Okay, cool. That's it for now. So, let us go talk to Liliana to finish off the episode. Come on. There we go.
Do you remember our discussion?
Yes, of course.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right. I didn't want to admit it, even to myself, but those years in Lothering, I yearned for the freedom and the recklessness that I knew in Orlais. The Maker made the world beautiful, but he also made it dangerous. To really experience it, I have to embrace this, not hide away in some nunnery.
You're not meant for a cloister. You never were.
Sometimes, it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
It was my pleasure.
I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you. It has been some time since I left Lothering. When I stepped out of the cloister, I had no idea where my path would lead. But I must have done something right. It led me to you. To love.
I'm glad your path led you here too.
You don't know how it makes me feel to hear you say that. But now it's getting late. I think I might turn in early. I can't help thinking about how soft and warm my bedroll is.
Want some company?
You're welcome to join me, of course. The Maker says we must share our blessings.
Well, I'm not going to say no to sharing of blessings.
Good. Now come with me before I lose my patience. Hello.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I've been up for some time, but yes, I slept very well. I've just been watching you sleep. Did you know your eyelids flutter when you dream? And you have such pretty eyelashes.
It's not just my lashes that are pretty.
So I hear. I'm so happy, blissful. I haven't slept so well since I was forced to flee from Orlais. Knowing you will be the first thing I see when I wake gives me no small amount of comfort. I feel safe in your arms. Safe, loved and accepted. This is where I belong. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I suppose I should get up. We have a long day ahead of us.
Good idea.
I think it will be a beautiful day.
Yeah, so that's what passes for a sex scene in Dragon Age Origins. I also got the achievement for completing the romance with Liliana. And we'll do the other romances with the other characters. With my other characters. But let's have a look at that achievement quickly. There we go. Wine, Woman and Song. Experience the thrill of romance with Liliana. Perfect. Okay. And with that, I think I will end the episode here. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.